And welcome to the OGTV News at midday. I am Babatunde Akimbe. Vice President Kashim Shettima has returned to Abuja after a week-long diplomatic and economic mission to Guinea-Conakry and Switzerland, declaring that Nigeria has reclaimed a frontline seat in global and regional policy discussions. A statement by Senior Special Assistant on Media and Communications, Stanley Nkocha, said the Vice President arrived at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. He had represented President Bola Tinubu at the inauguration of Guinea's President, Mamadi Doumbouya, and led Nigeria's delegation to the 56th World Economic Forum annual meeting in Davos. According to the Vice President, the trip reflects Nigeria's renewed commitment to regional solidarity in West Africa and its determination to reposition the economy under President Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda. The Ogun State Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, in conjunction with the Ijebu-Ode local government, has dismissed as false and misleading a report circulating on social media alleging the suspension of the Kakanfo of Ijebu-Land, Chief Abimbola Okenla, the Lakwekun of Ijebu-Land, Chief Tunde Odulaja, and the Madasa of Ijebu-Land, Chief Lekon Oshifeso, from the Council of Chiefs. The two authorities categorically state that no such suspension has been effected or approved by any recognized traditional institution or by the Ogun State government, describing the report as the handiwork of mischief makers bent on causing confusion and disharmony within Ijebu-Land. A statement signed by the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftain Affairs, Honorable Ganiu Hamzat, and the Chairman, Ijebu-Ode Local Government, Honorable Dare Alebioshu, notes that chieftaincy matters are governed by established laws, customs, and due process, none of which has been initiated in respect of the named chiefs. The statement urges the public to disregard the report and rely solely on official government channels for accurate information. Retired drivers from the Ogun State Hospitals Management Board have been charged to take their health seriously, as that is their greatest and most cherished asset in old age. The Permanent Secretary, Ogun State Hospitals Management Board, Dr. Olayinka Elemide, gave this charge during the New Year get-together and retirement party organized, popularly referred to as corporate pilots, by their colleagues at the Pharmacy House, Lembe, Abeokuta. Dr. Elemide, who appreciated the retirees' dedication and service to the board and by extension the state, enjoined them to embrace regular checkup system and live happy as senior citizens of the country.
Our advice is that they should continue to take good care of their health, not give too much, and appreciate government's message, and at best embrace check-up system and focusing on health messages.
Secretary led other directors of the board to rejoice and celebrate the retirees with songs of praises and dancing to Almighty God. In his address, the chairman, drivers unit of the hospital's management board, Mr. Bisi Zacchaeus, appreciated the leadership of the board under Dr. Elemide for giving them the enabling environment to work hard and for not delegating them. Appreciating the gesture on behalf of other retirees, Messrs. Oke, Adegboyega, and Ibrahim Adedamola disclosed that the gifts and party organized to celebrate them is a well thought out idea. The first Remo Farmers Day put together by Remo Farmers Union to call attention to the plight of farmers in Remo Division of Ogun State has been held with various speakers profiling solutions to the challenges. Member representing Remo Federal Constituency, Honorable Adeshola Elegbeji, Commissioner for Environment in Ogun State, Ola Oresonya, were among the speakers at the event held at the Royal Hall of Akadigbo Palace in Shagamu. Matthew Shomi's report is in this package.
Farmers, a Remo division of Ogun State, coming together under Remo Farmers Union to discuss issues affecting food production and farming activities while calling attention to their plight with food security in Nigeria, a wake-up call for all, chosen as a theme of this year's celebration. Member representing Remo Federal Constituency, Honorable Adeshola Elegbeji, while thanking the Ogun State government for what is being done to uplift farmers in the state, assures of our readiness to complement the efforts of the government.
Culture is a growth industry for us in Remo. We have an agricultural processing zone, so we need the farmers to produce, to make the produce that will go into the factories. So I'm very happy. There are nearly 2,000 farmers in the union.
Ogun State Commissioner for Environment, Ola Oresoya, says farmers deserve to be celebrated at all times for important roles they play in the society, while other stakeholders call for the removal of all bottlenecks affecting food security in their agri messages.
And the lack of tractors and the rest of it, they've mentioned that, and I'm taking that up right now with the Commissioner for Agric, and I'm sure the government has a plan to donate tractors to the associations. The state government has been allocating land to many of them, so they need to key in into.
We need to encourage them. The government needs to encourage them too. When you are mechanized, you can produce much.
Of Proactive Remo Farmers Cooperative and Multipurpose Platform to aggregate the farmers to work for their interests. The president encourages the farmers to continue to give their best in providing food for Remo, Ogun State, and Nigeria.
We just want to showcase to the world that we are ready to continue our work assignment which God has given to us to sustain the life of human being. And we want to tell government that we need more assistance from the government. We can't do it alone.
Speakers in their keynote addresses identify the ways out of the challenges farmers are facing while asking for the collaboration of all stakeholders. Matthew Shomi, OGTV News.
To the foreign scene now, U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to slap a 100% tariff on Canadian goods if the country strikes a trade deal with China. If Canada makes a deal with China, it will immediately be hit with a 100% tariff against all Canadian goods and products coming into the USA, Trump said on Truth Social. What deal Trump is referring to in his social media post? Last week, Canada's Prime Minister Carney announced a strategic partnership with China and agreed to reduce tariffs. At the time, Trump called the move a good thing, but tensions between the U.S. and Canada have grown in recent days after Carney said in a speech in Davos that the U.S.-led world order had been ruptured. Gorum strengthening their grip at the top of the Turkish Super League. The Super Eagles striker, back from representing Nigeria at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, netted Galatasaray's third goal in the second half to continue his impressive scoring form and record his 50th goal for the club since first representing them in the summer of 2024. Osimhen scored 37 goals in 41 appearances for the Turkish Super League champions last season and has now added 13 goals in 18 games this season. And on the last line, in the words of John Lennon, a dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together is reality. And that's what the media news on OGTV. The Yoruba version comes up presently. Good afternoon.
Ẹ̀ka san àsìkò ìsinmi òní lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ìròyìn àtọ̀sùn ló ń dé sójú wòran yín láti iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn nílùú Abẹ́òkúta. OGTV Ọláyẹmí Adéwùnmí ni oníròyìn. Igbákejì ààrẹ ilẹ̀ wa Nàìjíríà Alhaji Kazeem Shettima ló ti padà sílùú Àbújá lẹ́yìn ọ̀sẹ̀ kan tó lọ fún ètò àjọṣepọ̀ àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè níbi tí ó ti wáyé ní Guinea àti Switzerland. Níbẹ̀ ló sì ti sọ wípé orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti gbáradì láti padà sí ipò rẹ̀ ní àgbáyé àti ní gbogbo ẹkùn lórí àwọn òfin àti àjọsọ kan. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde láti ọwọ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ olùdámọ̀ràn àgbà pàtàkì fún lórí ìròyìn àti ìkànsíra ẹni ọ̀gbẹ́ni Stanley Nwocha, ó ní igbákejì ààrẹ ló dé sí pápákọ̀ òfurufú ti Nnamdi Azikiwe ní ọjọ́ Àbámẹ́ta. Alhaji Kazeem Shettima òun ló ṣojú fún ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu níbi tí wọ́n ti ṣe ìbúra fún ààrẹ tuntun ìyẹn Mamadi Dapuwaya, èyí tí igbákejì ààrẹ sì léwájú gbogbo àwọn aṣojú láti orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lọ síbi ìpàdé lórí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé àgbáyé ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹrìndínlọ́gọ́ta lápò ẹkùn Takilẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú olóyè Túndé Odúlájà àti Mọ̀dásà Takilẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú olóyè Lékan Ọ̀ṣífẹ̀sọ̀dúró nínú ìgbìmọ̀ àwọn olóyè náà. Àwọn aláṣẹ méjèèjì wọ́n jẹ́ kó di mímọ̀ pé kò sí ohun tó jẹ́ ìdádúró àwọn olóyè tàbí ìbuwọ́lù láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn orí adé tàbí láti ọ̀dọ̀ ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn, tí wọ́n sì ṣàpèjúwe ìjábọ̀ ọ̀hún gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹyọ láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tó fẹ́ dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ ní Akilẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú tó dé àtàwọn ìlànà èyí tí àwọn olóyè náà sì ń fi ọ̀wọ̀ fún. Àtẹ̀jáde náà ó wá rọ àwọn ará ìlú láti kọ sí ọ̀gbọ́n